Well, Will Smith has made his first real public appearance via his Instagram account, in which Smith, for about 5 minutes, apologized to Chris Rock for everything that happened on that very infamous Oscars night about 3 months ago. So what I'll do is pretty much explain to you all of the questions that Will Smith answered, since we can't play the clip here. I'm not sure if we can play it at least. Will started by addressing what the heck happened the night that you decided to go off the deep end and slap Chris Rock in front of millions upon millions of people. He said, I fogged out by that point. It was all fuzzy. He admitted that he reached out to Chris and that the message that came back to Will was that Chris Rock is not ready to talk, and when he is, he will reach out. So Will said, I will say this to you, Chris. I apologize to you. My behavior was unacceptable, and I am here whenever you are ready to talk. In regards to Chris Rock's family, Will Smith said, I want to apologize to Chris's mother. I saw an interview she did, and that was one of the things that I just didn't realize. I wasn't thinking about how many people in that moment. I want to apologize to Chris's mother. I want to apologize to Chris's family. I want to specifically apologize to Tony Rock. We had a great relationship. Tony Rock was my man. This is probably irreparable. I spent the last 3 months replaying and understanding the nuance and complexity of what happened in that moment. I'm not going to try to unpack all that right now, but I can say to all of you, there is no part of me that thinks this was the right way to behave in that moment. No part of me thinks that this is the optimal way to handle a feeling of disrespect or insult. In regards to his wife, Jada Pinkett Smith, who was on the other end of the initial joke from Chris Rock in that Oscars moment, Will said this about Jada. No, it was not Jada that made me go slap Chris Rock when she rolled her eyes. I made a choice on my own, from my own experience and my history with Chris. Jada had nothing to do with it. I'm sorry, babe, and I want to say sorry to my kids and my family for the heat that I brought on all of us. What about the Oscars committee that Will Smith has been since removed from? He said, to all my fellow nominees, this is a community. I won because you voted for me, and it really breaks my heart to have stolen and tarnished your moment. I can still see Questlove's eyes. It happened on Questlove's award, and I am sorry isn't really sufficient. And last but not least, what would Will Smith say to the people that supported him the most? He said 2 things. 1, disappointing people is my central trauma. I hate when I let people down, so it hurts me psychologically and emotionally that I didn't live up to people's image and impression of me. The work I am trying to do, I am deeply remorseful, and I'm trying to be remorseful without being ashamed of myself. I'm human, I made a mistake, and I'm trying not to think of myself as a piece of ish. So I would say to those people, I know it was confusing, I know it was shocking, but I promise you I am deeply devoted and committed to putting light and love and joy into the world. If you hang on, I promise we will be able to be friends. Again, that is all from the desk of Will Smith, who pretty much did like a Q&A on his Instagram account from common questions, I believe, that many people, his peers, his family, friends, fans had all around the world. So that's what he decided to do via his Instagram account. I think one of the things that when I watched the video, one of the things I thought that was most telling, the most emotion I saw out of Will was 2 points. When he was apologizing to Chris Rock's mother. You could tell that one hurt him. And the second point was when he brought up, when the question was, did Jada Pinkett Smith roll in her eyes? Did she say something to you to tell you to go slap Chris? He wanted it to be for sure that no, I did it. And I think it goes back to some of the things that Will is letting he's kind of battling with, not letting people down and trying to be this great man, this phenomenal actor that played some pretty prominent, him and Denzel have played some of the most powerful roles we've seen black men play in the acting space. And I think sometimes acting leads into real life, right? So I think there's a guy that's battling with what the perception is of him. And then the reality is, just like all of us, no matter how much money, no matter how much celebrity, we're all flawed. And I think Will Smith is battling with that demon. I will say this, though. Whatever Will Smith and Chris Rock got going, clearly Will let it be known that they have history. And it's not a great history. He alluded to that. Look, Will, you've apologized. You know, I pray you brothers get behind the scenes. If Chris wants to, and y'all do the work, whatever to fix what y'all got. If Chris wants the FERRO and Will, you got to give him that. You owe him 5 minutes. Now, I don't know if Chris wants the FERRO with Will. You did play Ali a few years ago. You got that grown man strength. But if whatever y'all need to get to y'all place of comfort, talking, duking it out for a few minutes, whatever gets y'all to y'all space, I hope y'all get that. I want to say this, though. Will, I have this list, right? I know I cover music and entertainment and all that. I'm not really that invested in celebrity like that, but when I was a kid, I created this 7 great black man list, and Will Smith is on the list. Will, you've apologized, bro. You know, I'm pretty sure you've tried privately to apologize to a lot of people like you just did publicly. I saw something very alarming from somebody that's such a public figure, in which Will said one of his traumas is letting people down. And I just thought about that. And I was like, do I suffer with that? Again, I'm nowhere near the level of success that Will Smith has had, but I was wondering, like, yo, do I suffer with that one? That's he made me think about myself, and I hope I don't, because that's dangerous. Will, bro, you've apologized, man. Move on. I tell you this, I don't know how many people are going to see the next Will Smith movie, but I'll be there front and center. It's my man's. He's giving me some of my joyous moments. I'll be right back at the theater for whatever Will Smith attaches his name to. I don't miss a Will Smith movie. Now, Will, I will be real with you. You might have to go back to the basics. You might have to do an interview or two that you don't want to do. You might have to kiss on some babies and touch some hands to try to get that good folklore back in the community. You might have to rely on the community that built you up to begin with until you can become that national star again from a box office standpoint. But I think you will be fine, bro. And I pray that you find some solace in the journey that you on, bro. And, man, you didn't apologize. I want to really say something else. Man, you didn't apologize enough. You made a mistake. You're a celebrity. Your mistake happened in front of millions of people. Bro, let's move on. I'm going to see the next Will Smith movie. The man apologized. He made a mistake. People make mistakes every day, B, that are much more problematic than Will Smith trying to swing at a dude because he made a joke that he didn't like about his wife. I'm sorry. I get it. It's a crazy moment in the culture, but I'm moving on. All right? And hopefully everybody else moves on. Y'all let me know what y'all think about Will Smith's apology. Thank y'all so much. Time, love, support. If you want to watch that bad boy in video, it's on Will Smith's Instagram account. All right? I'm out.